Alright. Here's our B site slash mid ideal that we're probably gonna go with. Most of the time at every default, I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna revert to having this be set, and making them learn our pattern, making them like really think that this is our pattern every time, every single round. We're gonna make them think that this is our pattern. We're always gonna throw smoke. We're always going to flash here. We know it's a smoke and flash gone, but we really want them to really just kind of only think that this is our pattern, and so we can revert to doing something different every round. Now, most teams, when they're aggressing, are going to molly close in somewhat way, molly logs, and have flashes deep and try to counter us with their own smoke. Right? Now, if they do this, we wait out their smokes here. And we wait out their smoke here if they do molly, right? But if they re-smoke this smoke, if we smoke top car, and they're not throwing any nades except for a smoke, we're gonna re-aggress to the smoke here before they get any control. We're gonna re-aggress right through the smoke to have control there. But not every round is a push round, realms. So not every round should you be rushing. Honestly, we just need a player holding back banana and then retaking it once smoke is almost done fading, just to make sure that they're not pushing it. And we'll be really passive towards mid, to be completely honest. If we have Opper hold mid, or Artie's gonna come here and hold the mid and support our A players. We're taking brackets control. When we do take mid, or when we do take banana, I want to be able to throw just one molly here. I need to run their molly. The molly's off their pushback, and a flash that's gonna pop above sandbags here, which is just like this. Just crouch here, you throw out that first pillar. It's gonna pop deep sandbag, so anyone holding is gonna be blind. It's actually the second, not the first. Corner third, the second one. That's the deeper one. Yeah. Anyone who's holding is gonna be blind. Holding back sandbags, and we can get it clear. We can clear it. When we're executing sight, our players are gonna throw utility right away, off site here. And we'll have one god flash. One god flash to get us through. One god flash to get us through pit. Our entry routes are gonna be the same. Cross pit here is gonna be mollied. Only places we have to look is really for the molly here. Our second guy's gonna clear top. We're gonna push towards dark, coffin area, get sight. When they start countering us though, and they start realizing that we're just gonna do this and not watch, they're most likely gonna molly deep and get a push right through smoke. They're gonna try to aggro right through. So at that point in time, when we start realizing that, we'll start doubling here, start doing different things. One play that I think we should incorporate too is if they kind of aren't throwing utility anymore, and someone has a spawn for op, either me or Rums, I think we should literally just throw one flash here. Every round we're gonna be throwing this pop flash, by the way. This pop flash, just window flash every single round. Every round. I'm gonna get one up here. And it's either me or Realms is gonna be able to take this fight every single round. Alright. Around that, we feel like they're not throwing nades anymore. Without throwing that car smoke. Now once we do this though, once we do this play here, it should be a basically car holding, and we place one player here and we work towards brackets until we get control. Now a lot of teams, what they're gonna do to counter us, I feel like, is they're just gonna completely give up car, and at that point in time, we're gonna incorporate a lot of rushes towards B site, see what happens. But I mean, other than that, that's our B take. It's not that hard. I feel like B control is extremely easy as long as you can understand utility usage that they're using, and if they're not using it, then abusing it. It's abusing their lack of it. Oh yeah, one more thing. We're going through mid control too. This is a short video. When we come through and we're doing mid control right, if we're afraid of an opper opping us, what we should do every round is just flash mid here, flash this guy off, so we can stop any early round utility, any early round usage, right? And if we know that he peeks mid a lot and it's kind of his play, then we should start nading. But the flash mid, this flash and the flash here is always a given here, especially since it's part of our default. Every round though, we should be able to reset. Do that, or that at least. Now when we're working towards mid, we're just gonna base it off of whether or not our abs guys are completely set. We can get one of our abs guys to fade off and help mid here, so we can focus still 2B and have at least 2 fighting, 1 from boiler, you know, and then 2 fighting towards mid here. I don't think we need more than that, or else it'd be too crowded. I mean, other than that, we know what to do. No, it's not hard. We play this game a lot, so we should know what to do. If they keep soaking mid, we're gonna basically wait until their smokes are done before we take brackets, no matter how long it is. If they smoke early and then we know they don't show aggression, just take it like that later. We'll trade utility from them.